Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well, and by this phase you can see the excitement and happiness on within me, and also the positivity that I feel just beside me is so immense and it's making me glow from within. So I hope you have understood that today I am getting ready for the best festival or one of my most favorite festivals of India, which is Ganpati. Now, guys, as we all know, Ganpati is mostly celebrated in or mainly celebrated in Maharashtra, but now every state celebrates Ganpati um, because it's one such festival that brings in so much of positivity, so much of energy within you. You feel so much connected, and you know the tales of Ganesh ji as a kid or Bal Ganesh are so fascinating and loved by everyone. I hope you've also seen the movies, animated movies, and heard about Ganesh ji everywhere from our parents, our grandparents. They have just carried it, and you know, we all feel a child within us when we hear his stories. So yes, without wasting any further time, with this, let's begin this tutorial and let's see how we got this look. Hi guys, I'm all bare-faced, and for moisturizer today I'll be using PAX primer and moisturizer. It can be used as both, but today I would be using it as a moisturizer, taking a scoop and then warming up in between my palm, gently massaging it over. It doesn't smells great, but it works as a great moisturizer, especially for people with drier skin. I've removed my nails and I'm feeling so bad about it. Next, for primer, I would be using Insights 3-in-1 primer. It's my recent purchase and it's a very nice silicone based primer, applying it especially on my T-zone. This is my favorite product from Swiss Beauty. It's an illuminating highlighter and it gives you such a nice glow from within. It is equal to MAC's strobe cream, guys. Nicely, I would take some amount and then apply it on my face. You can see how glowy my skin is looking. I love this and it smells great also. So yes, massaging it all over, and this is how my face is looking. Next, for foundation, I would be using Colorbar's foundation. I'm in the shade FW 8.1. It's my recent purchase and I've really heard a good stuff about it. I would be approximately taking 1.5 palm, warming it up and then applying, dotting it all over my face. With Plume's brush, flat kabuki brush, I will start blending it. Guys, it's such a perfect match for my skin. I loved this foundation. It's a lightweight foundation, but it's definitely a buildable. Plus, you know, you can see the flaws. It's not a full coverage one. Next, with a damp beauty blender, I would be dabbing it. Here is the look. Oh god, I loved my base. For concealer, I would be using my favorite Wet n Wild's concealer, applying it everywhere on my face, especially on my usual areas like my bridge of my nose, under my eyes, cupid's bow, and doing a reverse contouring. So here what I'm doing is taking a small brush, blending it out, and then with a flat kabuki brush, especially the foundation brush, I'm just applying it on the outer edges so that, you know, it is seamless with my foundation. Next, what I'm doing, taking my setting spray and that damp beauty blender, I'm spritzing it everywhere, damping it basically, and then pushing the product in so that, you know, it stays for a longer period of time, and the glow, it doesn't make your face look cakey. To set everything in place, I would be taking my Fit Me Loose powder and applying it everywhere, roughly everywhere on my face. And then with a powder brush, I would be dusting off the excess. You can see that it is matte, but still there's a glow from within on my face. That is because of the Swiss Beauty highlighting. And then with my setting spray, because it's also a dewing setting spray, you can see the glow that's on my face. I'm loving my base, honestly, guys. For brows, I would be using my favorite NYX's brow. Again, guys, this time I goofed up my other brow, as you can see, but I will show you how you can make up your brows. You know, we learn and then, you know, we make mistakes, and then only we learn. I'm usually doing my brows normally as and how I do. So what I'm doing here is taking some loose powder and roughly applying it over here. I should have done it first, but then I realized it later. Next, again, coming back to this side of my brows, I'm working on them. And with a spoolie, first I am trying to remove the excess powder and see where all I have goofed up. So I just realized that I've just goofed up on the frontal part of my brows, and then I'm trying to make up. You can see that my brows are looking great now. For eyeshadow, this time I would be using Manish Malhotra's eyeshadow. Taking this lighter shade, I would be using it as my crease. I was talking to my sister. Next, taking that grey shade, I would be using it as my transitional shade. This is such a cool tone transitional shade which matches my outfit perfectly, and like in the windshield wiper motion. Next, taking this maroon shade. I guess the shade names are not on the palette, so I'm referring them as grey shade and maroon shade. I'm trying to draw a liner, and then slowly I'm trying to build it in the outer end of my eyes, just placing it on the outer end of my eye. There's no rush to do this step, you can take your time and do it. Next, using the same shadow on my lower waterline, lower lash line, and then taking Color Bar's pigment. I would be using it, but somehow the footage got removed. I don't know what went wrong, so I couldn't record it. And then taking Nykaa's Kohl, I would be applying it on my waterline and then smudging it out. Next, taking Lakme's Iconic, I would be applying it a nice layer on my upper and lower lashes. Here I'm just wondering whether I should apply falsies or not, but I think I'm into that zone of applying falsies. It's a very natural looking falsies from Pro Art. You can see though. Taking my Sugar's contour palette, I would be contouring my face. This time I have not done cream contour, I'm just doing powder contour. Applying it on all my usual places like my nose, my cheeks, and taking this blush from that same palette, I would be applying it on my cheeks. Who doesn't love blush? I'm into that zone of loving blush these days. Taking the highlighter from that same palette, these palettes are really very useful. You can use, in fact, if you want, you can even create a complete eye look from such palette. I'm using the highlighter on all the usual places of my face, like the bridge of my nose, on the Cupid's bow. Look at the glow. Taking a lip liner, I would be lining my lips. I don't know which brand it was, but it was lying in my vanity, so I used up. And then drawing it on my lower and upper lips, and then taking Pro Art's lip crayon and applying it very lightly on the outer parts of my lips, not completely filling it up. And then with my finger I'm dabbing it, because that shade is quite a dark shade, so I do not want to go in for that such dark shade. And here is my final look. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of mine, and if you do recreate, then don't forget to tag me on Instagram. I would love to see your recreations. And also, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, please do follow, because I do make a lot of fun content and I feel very cute reels over there which I cannot share on YouTube, so you shouldn't miss out on that. So do follow me on Instagram as well. So we'll end this video on a very happy, good and positive note, spreading out all the positivity that's within me, that's just beside me, to everyone watching this video. I hope your family and everyone stays happy, smiles all throughout their lives. With this positive note, I would end this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you all in my next video. Till then, take care, bye bye, and I love you all so much.